Okay.
Mr. Craig. Thank you, Craig. How's it going, boys? Welcome back to another episode of the Puke podcast. I believe this is the second one. So I'm Dominic. We got Tristin and Xander with us. How's it going, boys?
Pretty good.
Uh,
Good stuff. What was that
Have you
noise
not?
you just made?
What?
What did you just say? It sounded like you
What?
made a weird noise.
I
No,
said,
that's fine.
what's up?
What's up? On my end, it sounded like you just went.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Hello.
All right. How is it? I just got out of quarantine, so that's epic.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
I
because
wouldn't
you.
even call that quarantine, Xander. You were in your house for like 4 days. That
Who
was
did you?
Yeah, okay. No, so we
Feds are gonna
thought we
come
had to.
after me.
We thought we had to quarantine like 10 days after the test comes back positive,
Oh
but
yeah.
but apparently you only have to quarantine 10 days after like the first symptoms start.
Yep. That's what's nice about it. So it's pretty
I'm,
cool, but
I'm gonna be honest. When this school made me do that, I just stayed in my house for like 2 days and just didn't care. So like, wasn't sick or anything. So
you also wear the exact same mask to school every day without washing it. So
no,
I mean, that's
I
kind of an issue.
I
Huh?
have to. All right.
All
I don't
right,
even use like a mask. I just keep getting those.
the ones at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so uncomfy around the ears though. Like I literally have grooves in my ears from wearing them. It's so frustrating.
Oh, I know, dude. I hate wearing them. I have to wear them at work too.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I have to go I have to wear it at school and then I gotta go to work and I have to wear it
Yikes.
for like 10 hours straight.
Yep.
Dude.
Not a fan.
I like how the mask thing is like mandatory at the school, but I literally don't wear it for like half the day, including lunch.
Yep. Because like literally, I don't know. Because I know the principal kind of sort of gets angry occasionally, but I'm like, don't care.
Because
They
like
didn't-
my second period is study hall, and I think everyone knows the study hall teachers like don't care.
Yeah, actually, they always are just like, bruh.
Yeah, and
They're the
then the
best.
next period after that is ceramics. I'm always like, I'm gonna be like making stuff on the wheels, so it's gonna get messy. So I'm just gonna take this off and then
Take
don't
this
wear
off.
it.
What? Wouldn't
And
you
then
put it on?
Huh?
I mean, yeah, if it's gonna get messy, bro, why don't you wear the mask? Because you have you literally have one that's designed to be like worn while it's getting messy, right? Like the kiln one. It's a bandana.
Oh yeah, that one. I only wear that one because it doesn't hurt my ears.
That's true, yeah, because it goes up every now. Bandanas, like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I wear them because I can breathe right through them.
Yeah, it's not a bandana. It's like the neck tube.
Yeah, it's like a neck gaiter or something crazy like that. I don't know.
Yeah, gators. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind wearing a mask, but it's just when you're going to school and it's just every day. Like it just gets to a point where you're just kind of like,
I'm pretty sure our mask mandate is gonna not be a thing anymore though, because we
Yeah.
got a new governor.
Yep, he's coming in and he's gonna wipe it out. I think
Yeah.
so. We'll see
I
what
mean,
happens.
like half the people don't care anyway. So
Exactly, and it's like though, like once it gets to a point where people are just constantly just having to wear this stuff, and it gets to a point where people just kind of stop caring because they haven't gotten it yet, and it's just
I
know.
haven't been sick all year, and
exactly. Yep.
kind
Yeah.
of fun.
But whatever.
Yeah, this is recorded at the time of coronavirus for anyone listening in the future.
Yeah, for anybody far in the future,
Yeah, which will probably be no one, but
it's okay. We already got 15. I saw we had 15
We got,
views
we
on.
got, yeah, 15 plays. I mean,
yeah,
that's
to
more
any
than
of
we thought.
you loyal fans who watched the first one, big kiss on the cheek for you,
Big smooth. Why not on the lips, bro?
dude. Cause they might have herpes. That's why.
Or coronavirus, bro.
Yeah.
Can't be risking that. Don't care.
All right. Let's see a few topics here.
Yeah, we got a few on the list, so.
Sarah Palin's pussy.
Oh my, bro.
Don't think we're doing that. Okay, let's go with your topic, Dominic. How stupid
yeah.
certain holidays are.
So I wanted
You
to
have
bring
like
this
a
one up.
certain-
Yeah, so I was thinking, right? So, my mom's birthday is coming up soon, and it just made me think, right? Because I was sitting there and I was like, my dad has to buy something for her. Well, he already bought a lot of stuff for her on Christmas, and I was like, usually everybody would buy each other stuff then, but then you think about it, it's like she has then anniversaries I find kind of stupid to a degree, not gonna lie. But if you think about it, like you go to Valentine's Day. I feel like that is just one of the stupidest holidays ever.
It's actually the worst holiday.
Yeah,
I don't even care if you've been married for like 75 years. It's objectively the worst holiday.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
because like obviously it gives me an excuse to like give stuff to a girl I might like or something, but then
It's
my dad
literally a
then
corporate shell out to sell chocolate.
exactly yeah. So my dad then now has to get stuff for my mom's birthday, which is in January. He has to get stuff on Christmas, which is in December, obviously. And then he has to get stuff for the anniversary, which is again in February, on top of Valentine's Day happening only 6 days before their anniversary. So it's kind of one of those things. I'm just like so stupid. But
Dominic,
what's
you
up?
think that's bad for your family? Like all that shit close together. Literally, all of our birthdays are in December. Right next to Christmas.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Did you have
mom's birthday's on the 17th, my birthday's on the 21st, and then there's Christmas, and then my brother's birthdays are on New Year's Day.
Oh no.
So it's all in the span of like 15 days.
That's epic. Did you have a reason for like why you didn't necessarily like Valentine's Day, or was that just kind of you're just talking about like how's corporate stuff?
And it's just like bad.
That's true. It's not even like fun, honestly, and like, most of the candy's kind of trash. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Literally,
It's like
the only thing it's good for is like bad chocolate if you want.
Yeah,
like.
it's like Easter's another.
Easter is garbage chocolate. I hate
Yeah,
Easter chocolate.
It's always like that really super like fakey stuff.
Oh
and
yeah, it's like really
terrible.
sweet and it tastes like plastic.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Easter, but like,
Yeah.
oofta, dude. I'm not a fan of the chocolate that comes around during that time. So.
Oh yeah.
You're not
It's all just like
chomp on the
really-
cheap chocolate, I must admit.
Wait, what'd you say, Tristan?
Not gonna lie, I will chomp on some cheap chocolate, I will admit.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
the only like fake kind of chocolate that I like is the gold coins.
Oh my gosh, those are so rich though. Like, I don't really
Yeah.
like rich chocolate, but that's the only stuff I'll eat.
I haven't had those in years. On
Yep.
you so much.
I have
I
a
just had some
bag
for
of them
Christmas,
right
so.
next to me.
Yep, same.
Big monkey man.
Right, okay, if you think about it though, like Halloween is the perfect holiday because you don't need
Yep.
to worry about like getting anyone anything.
Yep.
You can dress up and not be shamed for it.
I love Halloween is by far my favorite holiday, and I'll say that just because I do really like scaring small children. And as mean as that sounds, when a 14-year-old when a 14-year-old shows up to my doorstep and I'm dressed up as Michael Myers or something like really basic, they won't even check to see if I'm like, because I hold really still next to my doorway, and they won't even think to like look at it, and I'm just like, bruh.
Well, Dominic is also 7 feet tall, so keep
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
If
like
the ladies
standing in your
wondering, I'm
doorway.
not taken. Huh?
It's like standing in your doorway waiting for trick or treaters.
Oh my gosh,
Like
yeah.
look them in the eyes or walking by.
They could
Yes,
just
sir.
see through like a little glass hole in the door.
I don't know. I just honestly like, as much as I really like Valentine's Day, I guess, but it's just, I don't know. It's not exactly my favorite just because it is
It's
such
really
a.
unnecessary.
It really is, and it's not
Because-
even like, I don't know, it doesn't make me any closer to anybody. It's like,
Yeah.
here's some candy, but you already know why I'm getting it for you. If it was out of the kindness of my heart, like maybe I would see it, but because it's on a holiday, and I'm not nice enough to buy people candy anyway.
Like that's the whole purpose of
And-
anniversaries. I feel like we'd be good with one or the other.
Exactly. I don't know. We're a bunch of men talking, and a bunch of girls are probably gonna get. If girls even watch this, they're gonna get kind of upset that we're saying.
Well, I know when I
They're kinda
upload this to
trash.
my YouTube channel, that's not going to be the case.
Yeah. Well,
I checked my YouTube statistics, and my audience is 100% male.
let's go.
Tristan,
I
you want to
have-
shout out your YouTube real quick?
Yeah. And shout out
yes.
Mike if you want to.
As of right now, my YouTube channel is Obama Bin Latex.
Yes, sir. And mine is
Just-
Urge for Surge, but I don't upload much.
Yeah.
So
Mine
Yeah,
twist.
just search up Obama. Search
Mine's
up
in.
Obama bin latex, and it's the first thing that comes up. Trust me, you don't have to
100%.
search.
And he's actually got a lot of views too, like insane amount on a lot of the stuff.
I don't know about.
They're just
Well,
like
I mean,
meme shit posts.
Yeah, and I would call it a pretty insane amount considering I've been working on my channel for 6 years. Tristan posts one video, gets like 1,500 views on it, gets 500 subs in the same time that I've been working for like 7 years. but it's okay. I stopped uploading
It's because I uploaded an episode of Garfield Go gameplay and commentary.
oh my gosh, bro, that's the best. It's just him staring at the screen. It's really hot.
Catching Garfields.
While getting Garfield lasagnas, bro.
Lasagnas.
Don't get me wrong, those.
To everyone listening, download Garfield Go now. So it's literally better than Pokemon Go and like.
I literally can't even get it on my phone, dude. I'm so sad. I tried to download it one day when we were in general business, and I couldn't.
It doesn't work on my phone. Like I downloaded it
Yeah.
and it loads, but then it'll like load me in the actual game and it'll just freeze.
Yep.
I think works perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think it works on OS systems. I'm assuming it probably works more on like the iOS, Apple type stuff.
Yeah.
But
it's for only those worthy enough to play
it. Only those worthy enough to spend $1,000 on a piece of crap phone.
I still play Garfield Rush.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I told him to get it.
Oh my.
I had an entire folder on my phone that just says Garf and has Garfield games.
Garfield is kind of a funny meme though, not gonna lie.
In my classes, I'll be bored sometimes because I usually get my work done early,
Yeah.
and I like to play those games with music in the background. And on Garfield the Rush, there is no way to turn the music off or down.
Nope.
There literally is. You just get a weird version of every app.
I don't. Like, I've looked.
I have the music and sound effects off. I can change them at will.
How?
They're fucking right there on the home
I've
screen.
looked so hard.
Or you just put in your own sound files. Just like actually have to hook it up to your PC and just like change everything.
No.
Yes.
It's like in Rainbow Six. Literally, if you want to change any settings, you have to go into the actual game file.
Oh my gosh, yeah. For the most part, yeah. If you want to change like the data center, you should just be able to change that from the. Like you shouldn't have to go into your file to change your region. Honestly,
I had to do.
Yeah, because if you don't want to, like, I don't know, dude. It's just so stupid. Because if I don't want 700 ping every single game, I don't know. For some reason, like you get like 7,000 every game, but I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it's okay, bro. It's okay.
I mean, my internet has been good lately. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's been kind of better.
That's good. That's good. Your dad might have bought more RAM.
I tried to play Siege on Xander's computer, and my character lags like 20 feet behind.
Yep.
Yeah, my dad probably downloaded more RAM.
He probably just like downloaded Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, where you go?
Hold up.
Not even gonna finish that.
Not even gonna.
What?
Let me just look through the topics here. Harley Quinn, bar porn.
Who would we be if we were fictional characters?
Harley
Who would
Quinn.
we be? I'm gonna let you guys answer that first. I don't know.
I want to pick for each other. I don't know.
Wait, what? Oh, we should do that, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
You think?
Personally, I would like Dominic to be Harley Quinn.
It's perfect, dude. I'm definitely blonde. I got that nice physique. I'm not like 280 pounds.
Aren't you almost like really that weight though?
Huh?
How heavy are you?
Oh yeah, I'm 280. I'm also 6'8", so I'm right at the like median. They call it the body mass index, which is totally false. Like
the BMI?
I'm definitely a little bit overweight, but
dude, the BMI is like not accurate because it doesn't take into account like your muscle or anything.
Exactly. It's just like overall weight.
Dude, our gym teacher took the BMI scale and it said that he was obese.
Which teacher?
He's actually not.
My doctor told me I was morbidly obese.
He's definitely not.
See, our gym teacher is ripped, but it's just because he has like so much muscle mass and.
Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah, they're just like your overall weight. Even though muscle, I'm pretty sure, is heavier than fat in most cases, which is why you float if you're fatter.
Okay,
like
you know
in water.
Huh? You know what character I think Dominic would be?
I want to hear it.
Mr. Gus from Uncle Grandpa. I don't know if y'all have seen that.
Oh my gosh, bro, dude! I literally love Gus, dude. Oh my gosh.
Grandpa looks so bad.
Dude, that show. Okay, so I'm really sad because I think they discontinued it, but I've seen every single episode.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it got taken down.
Yeah, probably.
Because it was an affront to God.
Wasn't a what?
It was an affront to God. That's why I got taken down.
I can't even think of like some Uncle Grandpa quotes. I used to do a really good impression of him. Kind of AIDS now, but we don't need to worry about that.
Do it.
I don't know. Yeah, I think like who would Tristan be? I feel like you'd be like Speedy Gonzalez.
Hey, Gringo!
Not saying that because he's Mexican, guys.
I'm not even that Mexican. I know exactly who Xander would be. He'd be Light Yagami from Death Note.
Wait, he'd be who?
He'd be Light Yagami from Death Note.
Why?
Oh my
Because my
gosh.
hair is long. My hair is not even, dude. The character's hair is like the half.
Okay, let me just edit in a picture of you in the video. Let me do that.
Do it. You need to get like that really old picture of him from like 5th or 6th grade. Just slap it in there.
No, I got the image. Don't worry. I don't know about like anyone else. Well, I do know, but for me, I like the dad from what's that movie? That Disney movie. It's like Inside Out.
Oh my gosh, that gum commercial?
No,
Inside Out.
Wait.
I feel like I'm gonna look like the dad from.
I see.
Here, I'll send it to the Discord.
Okay. No, I know you're talking about. I thought he said I like the commercial from Inside Out. I thought he was talking about that, like the gum one that they play repeatedly in that movie.
No.
Yeah, no.
That's kind of. I guess I could see Tristan as a dad. He kind of sort of just spaces out sometimes.
Oh yeah, Tristan's gonna be a dad. Like he enjoys mowing lawns.
There's literally nothing wrong with mowing lawns.
Actually, mowing lawns kind of gives me a lot of time to think about life.
I used to hate them, but now it's like I put in my earbuds and I go.
Exactly. Yeah. Put on a pair of sunglasses and call it a day, dude.
Oh yeah.
See,
except if it's 100 degrees out, then no thanks.
Yeah, that's an issue. Yeah. But if it's like one thing I love doing is shoveling because I obviously love like cold weather. So that I could see like would be really fun with earbuds in too.
Shoveling snow is kind of awful when the snow is like really moist and like heavy though.
Yeah, it's super sticky. Yeah,
it looks like powder, but when you go to shovel it, it all sticks.
It's because like the bottom layer is just pure slush. Yeah, I feel that.
Big mongoose man.
Big mongoose man.
Yes, Paw Patrol.
Oh my gosh, shut up. Is that on our list for stuff to talk about? Paw Patrol?
It is.
Topic is Mexicans, Border Patrol, Paw Patrol.
You know. Oh my gosh, dude.
So is Vor. Let's talk about Vor.
Vor? Wait, did you say Vor with like a V?
Yep.
How about we don't?
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
It's hard to explain.
Rib.
It's a type of porn fetish where a character eats someone else and they like it.
Oh.
Just for that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not that I would know or anything.
Not that you would know that, Mr. Tristan.
But they're like, there's so many fucking terrible drawings on the internet of just Vor. Like, I don't know how you haven't seen this before, Dominic.
I don't. I know.
Would you like to?
No, I'm fine. It's not the way y'all are describing it. I'll just not engage myself in this.
And the way you said that, like, would you like to?
What?
Heaven.
Pictures of toes.
Bruh, that face and I can actually speak a little bit of Chinese. Not actually. It's not even that good.
Go right now, I swear.
What'd you say?
What are you playing right now? I know you're playing something.
I'm currently on Roblox. I'm not even gonna.
No. Oh God.
I couldn't play CS:GO, so I played CS:GO on Roblox because my Steam authenticator wasn't. I'm on Phantom Forces. I literally did. Not even joking, dude. What am I? I'm 20-8 right now, dude. Don't even be mad. I'm so good.
Don't come at me in Phantom.
Don't come at me, dude. I'll mess you up, dude.
Dude, during quarantine, back when I wasn't even dating my girlfriend yet, that I'm dating now, that's all we did. Was either play Roblox or Minecraft.
Yep.
My
that was the only thing we could do.
Yep. because you couldn't like hang out with her or anything. So
Yeah. I remember we were in this one game, and the title, I don't even remember what it was called, but it looked really cool. And then we went in there,
yep.
and it was some like role play, like restaurant thing,
What?
and we were like, okay. And there was like this table, and we sat down, and apparently, y'all how the role play games work. There's
yeah.
like workers at the restaurant, and this lady came up, and we didn't know what was happening. And she typed in the chat, she's just like, "How can I help you?" And then we waited like a second, and then she just typed, "I'm suicidal."
What?
Oh no, dude.
We just looked at each
Wouldn't Roblox ban that though, like in the chat?
They don't, dude. They don't. And
Ow.
I used to. I don't know. I used to take those games very seriously because I have a game I play called.
I used to take Roblox.
No,
Trust
it's like
me, Roblox High School, I used to be a god.
you can't even. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so like I played. There's a game called Tsunami Sushi on here, and that game I have too many hours on. I'll be completely honest, but that's okay.
I think the game I played the most would probably be Club Tesla. I don't know if you ever played that.
I did not.
Can't say I have.
It used to have like 20,000 active players, but now if you look, it's got like 20.
Two.
Yikes. What are you
Dude,
doing?
Madeline's Stunt Cars 2 has more active.
Dude, oh my, dude, okay. Let
We
me tell you
were
something.
on earlier.
Tristan and I were on Madeline Stunt Cars today, right? Because I was just seeing, because Happy Wheels doesn't work anymore, right? Because
Wait, what?
yeah, Flash Player doesn't work at the school anymore.
Did
Since
they just
updated
like
it.
get rid of it?
Yeah,
Because
Flash
you can still
Player.
use Flash Player, but it's not
Yeah.
updating anymore.
It's probably a
No,
thing.
I think the school updated, like they fully updated the system, and now they're switching over to the Source 2 or whatever it was. But anyway, so Tristan and I were on there today, and these guys were just being so toxic. They're like constantly talking about this guy told me he had a girlfriend, but then he was like Madeline Stunt Cars. You'd think that'd be like 12-year-olds playing that game, and he's constantly just like asking girls to smash and stuff. It's like, bro, chill. And he's like, dude, why are you snitching? And he kept using the N word, and I'm like, I guarantee you, you are not like allowed to use that word.
I found it funny because like whenever I look over, Dominic would just be like furiously typing, and he's like in a
I was wearing a suit. Yeah, I was wearing my suit today.
It's like me when we're playing Among Us and I'm not the imposter, and then someone like said it was me, and then Tristan would just hear me go.
I couldn't even hear it. No, you just like smash the keyboard.
Yeah, someone would like blame me, and it wasn't even me, and then you just heard me like.
Exactly. Yeah. I know exactly that feeling too. It's just
fucking mechanical keyboard head ass.
I need to get a new one. Mine's like breaking.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I wonder why.
I wonder why. Sometimes you play Siege and you're just like destroying it.
If Xander dies 3 times in a row while playing a game, he just instantly rage quits.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him though. Honestly, Siege is the most frustrating game on the planet.
I remember one night we were playing Siege, and I was like on a really good roll, I think, and then this one dude, I don't know what happened, he walk banged me or something, and I took my fist and I slammed it on my keyboard, and it went flying, and my keys went missing.
Yep, I remember that.
To find them.
Yeah, guys, I think my new keyboard is breaking for some reason.
No, well, it types just fine, but when I plug it into my computer,
it's totally it's fine.
It literally works. So when I plug it in, sometimes it just like disconnects.
That's all right.
Which is definitely my fault. I broke an Xbox controller playing Cuphead.
No. Feels bad, man.
So yeah.
I can hear you typing and clicking, I swear. I can hear it.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me, dude. So Tristan showed me, I know this kind of isn't on topic, but Tristan was kind of showing me. Do you know who Meat Canyon is, Xander? Pretty sure you do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I showed.
So he showed me
Was
the
it the SpongeBob one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so disgusting, dude. It was terrifying.
SpongeBob, I need you.
Yeah, so
I made him watch that in class.
yeah, he made me put on his headphones and just like go for it. I was so
do you have that downloaded?
No.
Have what?
How did you find it? How's it not blocked?
I don't know. It wasn't blocked for some reason.
How was it not? Wait, on the. Oh, bro, I didn't even know he was. I thought he was on his data. That's messed up. How's Meat Canyon not blocked, dude? That's so scuffed.
The fucking YouTube restricted mode so retarded. Like it doesn't even make sense.
No, that's an oof, bro.
Dude, I remember when we had to quarantine and we could take home the school laptops.
Oh my gosh,
Even
yeah.
they blocked everything on the school laptops, even if you brought it home. So I couldn't go do anything.
Except for Board Game Online.
Board Game Online.
Dude, Board Game Online's the best like online game ever.
If you're too
Is it?
afraid to play D&D because you think your friends will make fun of you, just play Board Game Online. It's the same
Board
thing,
Game
but
Online is not D&D. Better.
it's basically it's a role playing game.
Yeah, that's I know one game I was like playing CS:GO and I come back and somebody's just like board game on. I was like, it's
I
like
didn't even
nice
like
one, bro,
explain
nice one.
it.
Yeah, I was like, okay. He just typed that into the chat and I was like, okay.
Bro, we should literally all play after this recording submission.
Yeah, I don't
Just-
know.
Bonus
And
episode. Follow our Patreon.
Shut up now.
We 100% have Page Reborn.
Dude, almost like any like random YouTube video I click on and at the start of the YouTuber's like, so anyway guys, here's the link for this in-game thing that we're sponsored by, and then there's the Patreon. Make sure to give that a look.
Like, no, I don't think I will. That's all right.
I know this happened last podcast, but I'm also very hungry again.
Oh my.
Today's video was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the biggest mobile role-playing games of 2019, and it's currently free. Currently, almost 10 million users have joined Raid over the last 6 months, and it's one of the most impressive games in its class with detailed models, environments, and smooth 60 frames per second animations.
Haven't heard that a fucking million times before.
Dude, literally the script that they give all the YouTubers, it's
Yep.
it's public.
Yep,
It's on their website.
that's
It
cool,
doesn't
bro.
even fucking need to be because it's all the exact same shit.
All the champions in the game can be customized with unique gear that changes your strategic buffs and abilities.
My lord.
I just want to die after hearing that, honestly.
Click on my
Dude,
link to get a free 30,000 gold.
dude, the worst was when the YouTubers
This
would acknowledge that they
Exclusive offer.
the worst was when you just like go to watch your favorite YouTuber or something who hadn't made like a video on
Oh
it.
yeah.
And they're like, hey guys, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but Raid Shadow Legends. And I was like, oh my gosh, bro.
Yep.
Wow.
My bad.
Or it's like
Oh.
those ads where they say, "You'll probably skip this ad."
Yeah, it's like
And I'm just like, "Yep, I
it
will."
takes them 5 seconds to say that, so you're like, huh. Nice.
I'm just like, "Yep."
But what do you know?
I'm clicking skip right now.
You should have explained to me what your product was. Maybe I would have been interested if you wouldn't have said, you're probably going to skip this ad. Yummy. Anyway. All right, what's next up on this topic list, boys?
On?
Ooh, the last thing I put is like literature. Like if any of you guys like reading books or something like that.
Yeah. Do you have any like specific books you like to read, Tristan? Or because you kind of put that topic in there, I was actually rather surprised, to be completely honest.
Dude, that was literally all I did for like 10 years because my like
Nerd.
family does. Okay, shut the fuck up. I would read books and like go to like the library because I didn't have a phone or anything. We didn't have a TV.
Feels bad.
I mean,
mean-
I phone now, but that's it.
That's kind of
Yeah.
good though. Like, I'd rather have my child just read like a shit ton than
Yep.
just be on a phone or TV all the time.
Yeah. I mean, like,
TV's bad. Screens are bad.
moderation though, like, is so important. Like, because obviously I want my kid to learn how to like game and be good with computers because it's so important, like in today's world. But I don't think that they should be in front of the monitor constantly. Obviously, like 1 or 2 hours a day is probably fine, but no more
Dude,
than that.
When I have kids, I'm literally gonna make them go outside.
Yeah. And you're like a frog, dude. Like,
What?
I don't know,
What?
dude. You're just no. Like he's constantly just like during the summer, he's always down by the river, even if no one hangs
Oh
out with
yeah.
him.
Oh
He's
yeah.
like, either skipping rocks or I don't know.
He'll
what
text me
wackadoo.
and be like, "Hey, I've been at the river for about an hour. Do you want to come over and hang out?"
It's like, sorry, bro, I'm playing Siege for the past 2 days. My bad.
Yeah.
I'll like a message that, but I'll be like 6 miles away from like any kind of building. So I'll
You'd
be
be
like in the middle of fucking nowhere, like, hey, you doing anything?
I remember one time you called me and you had like 1 bar of service and you told me you like hiked.
Oh yeah,
You hiked
was-
up.
I was in the middle of the river when I called you. It was
Such
shallow,
as
so I was just like, all right.
That's such a Tristan thing to do, I feel like, honestly.
You want to tell
know.
your story about when when you went on a nice little bike ride at night?
God, I know what you're talking about.
I just screamed.
Dude, yeah. I've already told this to both of the monkeys here, but I don't know. I've enjoyed I've picked up a hobby like last summer of like going out and riding my bike at night. Cause it's
Yeah.
like it's also for summer when it's fucking hot, it feels really nice, not gonna lie.
Yep.
But I always usually just go to the close subdivision, just like ride around because there's a pond and like shit to do there. But one night I decide to ride my bike. Not doing that shit anytime soon.
You gotta explain why, though, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah. Well, also whenever I ride my bike, I listen to music because it's also pretty fucking epic. You should try it sometime. Well, I was riding over there. It was fucking cool out. All the stars were out. It looked beautiful. And I didn't. All I did is like I went to like the bridge, like in a little access bridge.
Yeah.
So I like sat on like a couple rocks and like just chilling, you know.
Yep.
And wait, before that, I did walk a little far, like down the river, and, and I was kind of getting spooked, like even then, because like I saw some bats in the sky, and I've only seen bats like once before, and I was like, oh shit.
Well.
For like some reason, just for like to fuck myself, I was like, hey, bears are nocturnal animals. And I was like, interesting tidbit.
Dude, I hate
And
when
so
that happens.
I just walked back to the bridge, just to, like, and then I was chilling there again. So I was just like, I was listening to music, sitting on a rock, just like looking at the water, and then there's this giant fucking splash out of nowhere, like huge. It scared the absolute shit out of me.
Oh,
Like
dude.
that's literally the most I've ever been scared like before or since
Oh my, dude.
that moment. And I fucking like I just sweared like really loud. Like I was not even in control of my body at that point.
Fight or flight just like completely takes over.
Yep. That sounds like it.
I'm glad I didn't like scream really high pitch or something, but like my voice just went like, "Oh shit!"
Oh my, dude.
I can just imagine it's just like little kids like throwing rocks in the river, and then they just hear, "Oh!"
But it was like extremely fucking loud. Just like, "Oh shit!" Like it must have been like a fish or something, but like that's the only explanation I can think of is a fish.
And like a branch or something falling off a tree. I don't know.
I didn't think it was a fish at first because the splash was so fucking like large. Like that's what scared me.
I don't know, dude. There's some big ass fish in a river.
Yeah, actually.
I don't know, but that was that. And then and then like right after I did that, I was like, okay, you got me.
All right, guys.
Like
Time
just
to
in,
wrap it up.
just in case there was someone like on the bridge, like, oh, funny prank you did there, Bucko. Yeah,
Yeah.
you pulled one over on the old Trist man, I will admit.
Dude, I hate when like I wake up in the middle of the night or something, and I'll go to the bathroom, and my brain's just like, let's think of the scariest thing we possibly can.
Exactly. It's like, let's
I
think of
used
an
to do that
alien,
in the
man.
shower when I was like washing my hair and my
Oh
eyes.
my gosh. Yeah.
Same. I used to like be afraid that I'd open my eyes and there'd be something looking at me in the shower.
Yeah. Like if you open your eyes, there's just gonna be like the Grudge thing from them.
Yeah, I used to do that when I got dressed too. When I was really little, like I'd
my
pull the
gosh.
shirt over my head, and then I'd be scared when I like put it completely over. There'd be something just
Yep.
like there.
Yep. I'd say a lot of that was thanks in part to constantly watching Slender Man when I was little.
Dude, the Slender Man movie.
Slender
I
Man.
watched. What was that one show? I can't remember what it was called, but I think it was on Nickelodeon. It was either Nickelodeon or the Hub, probably the Hub, because they had no filter what they put on that station. I don't know if you guys ever watched that.
No, I haven't heard of that.
The Hub.
You're saying
It's
that
not. It's not what you think it is.
No.
No, it was his
Or-
cartoon
so good.
station.
Huh.
And oh god, what was it called? Oh, the Haunting Hour.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that.
You haven't
Yeah.
heard of the Haunting Hour?
Nope.
Was it
No,
like
yeah, well, I don't know. I never watched it really, but I remember seeing ads for it and just being terrified.
I don't know. Dude, some of the horror movie ads, they like show the scariest part in the ad, and I go watch it, and it's like, bruh.
The Slender Man movie.
Yeah, you
dude,
guys watch that. I
it
love
was
that.
terrifying.
It was terrifying. Was it? It was not decent then. I'll take it.
I
It
kept
was a fun movie to like make fun of, but if you want a
Yeah.
genuine movie like that'll scare you, it's don't.
Don't. Good to know.
What was the last movie that actually scared me?
Slender Man.
It's
Sonic
probably it.
Hedgehog. Probably what?
Probably it.
Oh
It.
yeah. That dude, the one like the part where the hands come out of the freezer, I was just kind of like, no.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't
I
really
didn't like.
I didn't get scared by it. I just thought it was like kind of unnerving. Like that
Yeah,
work.
for
Me
sure.
too. Like I don't really get scared by jump scares. I get scared more of like atmospheric and
Yeah, yeah. Like
music and stuff.
disturbing type things. Yeah.
Yeah, and the one thing that really like got me in that movie was the painting lady. I don't know why no one did it, but
Wait,
that was the
Xander.
I told
Xander, I
you.
know a moment that we both got scared for like no reason.
Are you talking
So-
about that?
No, we were watching like season 3 of Stranger Things.
Oh, that's right.
And for some reason, there's a shot of like this like ride on like pony that you put a quarter in. For some reason, it was just like terrifying.
It
Wait,
was
Xander,
this yeah.
were you talking about the like the painting lady and it like the really just screwed up one that was like on the wall that kept moving or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like the one with the really long head and face.
Yeah, dude, that was the scariest thing to me in that movie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Finally, did you know that's actually based off the director's other movie that he did?
Which
It's called Mama. And that
Oh,
painting,
I've seen that movie.
that painting is the villain in that movie. That's Mama.
bruh, that's sketch.
I couldn't
my
imagine watching a
God.
whole
Oh,
movie just on
Fun.
that.
yeah, yeah. That would be oh my gosh, bro. I don't
Have
know.
any of you seen Mama?
I
I,
have,
I
I have a little.
I need to Google it.
I watched that with my dad when I was like 10.
Anyway, what were y'all talking about? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just like the painting since we were kind of still kind of back on that
Yeah.
topic. But
Yeah.
It
I don't
is
know.
probably.
There's just yeah, Xander, you talk about it.
What? No, you go ahead. I was gonna change the topic for a second, so you go.
Oh my god. No, we were just both watching that shit in Stranger Things, and it was like late at night. And after it
Rock
happened,
on pony.
what the
It's
fuck?
just a scene of the pony just like riding, and the scene is a minute long, and it's just music, and it's zooming in.
It's
I
literally
don't
like
know why. It's not even scary. Like I went back and watched it. I was like, man.
Don't care.
Right. I was gonna say, back on the topic of literature,
Yeah, yeah.
we're
it
still
is
on.
probably my favorite novel that I've read.
Well-
I've actually read all of it.
Yeah. What about you, Tristan? You were talking about something kind of.
No, like what was the book? I didn't quite catch.
Oh, he said it like them
Oh,
like
it.
yeah. Yeah. At first I was kind of like, what? What do you mean it? It's like
It was
yes,
the
that is.
first Stephen King book I ever. Actually, the first Stephen King book I read was The Gunslinger.
Oh, that's actually the only Stephen King book I've read.
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
Have you read the first one?
I don't remember.
It's the Dark Tower series. There's like
Okay.
5 books, I think.
I think I was the first one. I read it in like literally like 7th grade, and I did not touch another Stephen King book.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know. That
he's
one
not really
is.
my style, but
I don't know. I like. Okay, I just completely forgot what I was gonna say. The Gunslinger is really not a good first Stephen King novel.
Nope.
Because it's one of his only like not really horror books or horror series, The Dark Tower.
yeah,
I'm reading The Stand right now, and it's really good.
yeah. I actually that's funny that you bring that up because my little brothers just bought one of those, so we'll see if they like it. But what about
Really?
you,
Dude,
though,
this,
Tristan?
I just got The Green Mile, and I didn't know it
Oh
was
yeah,
by Stephen King. And
yeah.
I just so
Green Mile.
apparently The Green Mile is like really sad and like emotional, I guess.
Bless
Right,
you.
hold on. I'm back. Sorry, my
Oh,
Discord
okay.
just completely just crashed.
Died
Yeah,
on
dude.
it.
Yeah, I don't know what
We
that was
all
about, but I'm
Gucci.
back.
Yeah, I don't know. So Tristan was saying he's saying how he got the Green Mile. I think he got it from the book box
Oh.
actually.
I did.
Yeah, yep.
Wait,
I
really?
heard it was a good book, so I'm like, hey, I might get this.
Yeah.
And I didn't
It
know it
is a
was
good
written by
book.
Stephen King.
I did not know that either. So I've actually read 2 books by Stephen King now.
There's a
And
lot of Stephen King books that I've read that I just haven't known they were from him.
exactly. Yeah.
Stephen King literally did cocaine in the 80s.
Oh yeah, he like
You can tell.
I remember reading The Tommyknockers, which is his it's voted one of his like worst books ever made. And even he hates it. And he said he in an interview, he said he wrote it like 90% of the time he was just high as fuck when writing it.
Sounds about right, honestly. He honestly like with some of the stuff he writes, it makes you wonder how he has like how he can write that stuff and say so like calm, bro. Because it's so demented, some of it.
Oh yeah.
But
Stephen King was the original fan fiction author
No.
because he would make up horrible shit.
yep. Yummy.
Like in It in the book, no one talks about how all of the children fuck.
Everyone
end.
knows about that, Xander.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I've been educated. Educated. I said
Yeah, at
educated.
the end, I mean, it sounds weird out of context, but if you actually read
yeah.
the book, then it doesn't seem that like awful.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Mhm.
Why'd they cut it from the movie?
What the heck?
But yeah,
I thought
at the
this was
end,
story
I
accurate.
wonder
all
why, Tristan.
literally when they defeat, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I don't care.
Okay.
But
I mean, people should have watched
after,
it by now.
yep, after the end, like when they're kids, I don't know. The book is weird because it switches between the time periods like at the same time. You'll read like 2 pages of when they're kids, and then the next 2 pages will be when they're adults.
Yeah, it's
But
I
when
can't follow his story sometimes.
Like differently,
yeah,
but-
when they're kids, and they defeat it, they get lost in like the sewage tunnels, and the girl is like, "I have an idea," and they all take turns just like fucking her.
So it's
Or
a train.
Pretty much, yeah.
that's disgusting. Well, anyway, I don't
Moving
I don't know. Moving on. I don't really like I don't know. I don't really care much for fiction type like reading because even the Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, like I've read The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and I'm not a fan of them. I honestly prefer like historical type stuff or political junk like that. So
My favorite novel of all time. Actually, okay, I take that back. It is not my favorite novel. My favorite book or book series is Metro.
oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I don't know.
Metro Exodus is that
It's what the game series is based off
Yeah.
of.
I remember you talking about that because you just bought the books and you're like, "Whoa, they're coming out with like," or no, you're saying they're coming out with books, right? Yeah, because I know you're like a big reader. I'm not.
I mean, I used to be. I'm not really anymore,
True.
but I don't know.
I
Yeah,
played I played a little bit of Metro 2033, and it was actually like a really decent game. I didn't.
yeah.
It's not on my computer. It kind of reminded me. It kind of gave me like Homefront vibes. I don't know if either one of y'all
Oh
have
yeah.
ever like played that game, but it reminded me a lot of that.
Also, like it's also a lot like Stalker. I don't know if you've played that.
I haven't sadly, so
No.
I have an
You,
iPhone.
you should
6.
really. I think you'd like Stalker. They're coming out
yeah,
with a second one soon.
Stalker. I
I might
hardly.
check it.
God. No, but there's 3 Metro books. There's 2033, 2034, and 2035.
Gotcha.
But
20.
Metro 2033 is like the game.
Yeah.
It's based off of the books 23 and 24. A lot of people think that Last Light is based off of the second one, but it's not
Huh.
because the second one follows a completely different character in the book,
Hmm.
and then
That's
Exodus follows 2035. Yeah, it's
That's why the books that have like really confusing storylines like that, I will not follow. Like movies to an extent, like Halloween. It's one of my favorite storylines because it's just super confusing. I don't like the third one though because it just makes no sense. It's just
I haven't
meh.
watched the third one. The
Yeah,
new
it's just
one
a
is
fire
really
starter.
good.
Yeah, the new one actually kind of decent though.
That
I
face.
like it because it was like a remake. But what Tristan? He cut out.
I still have not seen the new one.
That's right. Xander and I, we walked into was it Xander and I? We walked into, or
Yeah.
was it all 3 of us?
Way to
I
go
don't
to
remember.
the theater to watch
Yeah.
it.
I think it was, yeah. We walked in there and they're just like, you have to be 18. It's like, bruh. It's like seriously, because sometimes it's like 17.
That's not even yeah, rated R is 17.
I know,
So
yeah,
they were just like, yeah, you're not old enough. I was like, bruh.
yeah, and also on top of that, it's like you guys don't think that I like don't play games with gore or something. I don't know. It's
That's
so bad.
something I feel like censorship is like really weird
Yeah,
because we'll blur like it's not acceptable to like show a tit or something, which is like naturally part of the body.
exactly. Yeah.
But you can say, fuck all you want on the media, no one cares.
Yep.
But if you say the N word, you better not.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
That
You better
I feel
not.
like to a degree that like I don't know. I'm not even gonna say anything
let's
on that.
not talk
That's
about
fine.
that.
Yeah.
The only N word I use is nerd.
Oh my gosh, bro. Anyway, what's next up on the topic?
I don't know if y'all have heard. There's drama with Call Me Carson.
Dude, I don't care.
He's back.
I literally
He's
shut
back.
up.
He's back, bro.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
He's back.
I don't think he is.
Oh dang it.
I guarantee you, no one is gonna care in like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I know. That's how this cancel culture works.
That's how
That's
any.
alright.
Yeah.
That's alrighty.
No one. That happened to like James Charles when that whole thing happened. Literally, everyone cared for like a week, and then after that, everyone was like, "Okay," and then he had got all of his subscribers. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Dominic
Hold
just
on,
wants.
boys. No, yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, all right.
We just made him
Well,
leave instantly.
Yep.
For being James Charles.
James Charles. All right.
James Cargles.
James Jargles.
I was gonna say that. James Cargles. Oh well, I was gonna say this earlier when we were on the topic of like horror shit and like getting scared, but my phone just turned off. Okay. No, but we were talking about like jump scares and shit. I almost like never like get scared by those. Like that I've been jump scared so many times and my reaction will just be like, okay.
I know. I don't know. I feel movies really don't know how to do them anymore because they've been done so many times.
But I feel like
Sorry
part of
about
the
that.
reason why. Okay, I'm just gonna finish explaining this. But part of the reason why, because I watched so many like horror movies with my parents while I was.
Did you wet the bed, Tristan? What are we
I was
talking about?
saying, I was saying how I like don't get jump scared by jump scares in like movies
Oh
or
yeah.
shit because I watched too many horror movies when I was like 6.
Y'all know the first time I played Five Nights at Freddy's is in like 5th grade and I screamed like a little
Yeah.
girl. Yeah, bro. I don't understand why there's still like a fan base for that game. Like yeah, it's a cool game and the lore's it's kind of neat actually, but like I don't know, and I sound kind of stupid saying that since I'm a 17-year-old boy, but
No, I get it.
I-
It's actually a good like premise.
it's
I don't know.
yeah, it's kind of cool. I think that honestly, the people who follow that game still have kind of made me not want to care
It's
about it.
kind of like Undertale. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
community for that is just garbage, but it's a good game.
it's a good game. Yeah, so
I feel
don't
like
know.
how most fandoms work, like
Yeah.
for most like anything, like books, movies, games.
Yeah,
Like something can be like really good, but then the fucking people that like it are like, absolute mongoloids.
I don't know if you guys have probably heard, but they are making a FNAF movie.
yeah,
No,
dude, that
No,
was
there were rumors years ago, but
yeah.
Warner Bros actually confirmed it
Let's go.
last year in 2020, and they said filming will begin in spring this year, 2021.
it's
Dude,
literally
honestly,
gonna be like the Slender Man movie. It's
I
not
know
gonna be.
it's gonna
I
age.
know. I will 100% go watch that though because dude, the one game that made me like really into it was the what they call the Joy of Creation because like they had the one where
Oh, I know what
the
you're talking about.
yeah, no, we were kind of weren't really like 100%, but that game like the ones where the animatronics can actually like you move around with them like
Yeah.
that sounded so much cooler to me than being stuck in an office or whatever, you know?
I remember there used to be a whole when FNAF games were still like coming out, all
Yeah.
those like fan made trailers, and I remember this one, and everyone believed it, but it took place in like this mall, and it
Oh,
was
right.
basically you had to just kind of like hide. It was only
Yeah.
Freddy, I think, and he'd like walk around, and
Yeah.
you'd have a flashlight, and you'd have to walk around too, and it was not at all like what the other ones are.
That's how I'm talking about. I think that one was the joy creation because like you start out in a house for one of them, and then you can go. It goes up to like bigger maps with different people.
The
And there's
joy of
one.
creation, its sound design is so good. Like that.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the Hunt
It's like
Showdown.
an actual FNAF game.
Yeah. I
I
don't know if you can
I
purchase it
don't
or
think it's
not.
made by like the company, but it's like a fan
No,
made maybe. But
it's a
it's
yeah, it's
fucking
fan game. And
the
it's so
best.
honestly, if they were to make a
I have not
movie,
heard of this.
yeah, dude, it's so good. There's also one called Case Animatronics, which is another really good one. I like the idea of like walking around with them because that's so much more terrifying than just sitting in an office waiting for them to come to you. You know?
And
Yeah.
like when the monster animatronic like spots you, they
Yeah,
fucking
it's
like
so
chase
terrifying.
so
Yeah,
loud.
it turns your knees to like jelly because you know that they're right behind you. It's so terrifying.
No, but they'll just like scream like really loud.
Oh, no,
You.
I've seen this. I know
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Just like oh.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I remember now. I'm looking at screenshots.
Yub.
God, I miss when you could just enjoy games without some like cringe fan base.
I don't know if that's ever been the case.
I keep smacking my
Oh.
pop filter. My bad. I just
Mm.
lost in Roblox.
My God.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
anyway.
different game every time we record.
Honestly, well, yeah, it's not my Steam is broken, so. But anyway, so like, I feel like I don't know. Honestly, I want to see if you can install the Joy Creation. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Is it
You
on
probably
Steam?
No, it's not. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get it. Like,
I know it's a
it,
computer thing.
You can go to
it
piratebay.com.
it's on. There's one on Game Jolt, but I don't want to
Oh yeah,
install anything. I think
Hmm.
that. Yep,
I think that's the only one.
yeah. You have to download it on. This needs to be released as like an actual game because I would legitimately pay money for this because it's so terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
because like, what's the last like actually good horror game that's come out?
like,
Oh, I know this. I really liked Blair Witch.
dude, Blair Witch was actually so good. It's actually
What? Okay.
Dominic's mom just walked in, probably.
What
Bruh.
happened?
that's exactly what happened. So it's fine.
What were you saying?
So I turned on my push to talk so that background noise doesn't keep going. But like Blair Witch was so good because it was like genuinely terrifying.
I
Mm.
remember the scores on it are really low, or they're not low, they're just average. But at first,
Yeah,
I didn't like the game because I didn't get the premise of like what to do with the camera, and I'd just
yeah.
be walking around for like hours in a circle and be like, "What the fuck?" And I didn't realize you could look in the camera and then their like items would spawn. It's hard to explain if you haven't played the game,
Yeah, the
Huh,
cameras are just
but
what?
I replayed it and I was like, "Man, this is pretty good."
Man.
What was the last like good horror game? There really isn't much.
dude.
Hmm.
Like Phasmophobia is probably like the latest one. It's not like super scary, but it's not like I don't know. It's not necessarily a bad game. It's pretty fun.
I remember when Resident Evil 7 came out.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was fun.
yeah, I heard that game's really
Oh,
hard though.
and also Outlast. Like the Outlast franchise is good.
I didn't like Outlast 2. I don't know why, but I just felt like it didn't.
Hmm.
I don't know.
There's too much country fucking going on.
But
don't know.
I recorded most of this portion, so I'm hoping this is the right like recording because sometimes I accidentally upload like already uploaded files and it just has Roblox gameplay. Yeah, okay.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just currently playing Candy Crush.
Oh my.
I've been sitting on my computer looking at our Discord bubbles this whole
Oh my
time.
goodness.
I
That's
was doing
sad.
that minutes ago when I got on something else.
I could get on some city skylines.
Wow.
City Sky.
It's goody
You
bye.
don't. It's If anyone is listening and you're thinking about buying City Skylines, don't buy it on console or Windows 10 edition. You have to buy it on Steam
Yep.
because you can't mod it if you get it not from Steam, and it sucks without mods.
City Skylines is actually really bad without mods. I played it on like Braden's computer. I don't know if y'all know him, but he had it and
Let me
got the
guess.
he got Windows 10 version and you couldn't mod it and it was
It's
so
so
boring.
bad. They, I
It's
mean,
like
they just added modded a mod
that's good.
feature, but it sucks.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you supposed to do in that game? Like, because if you can't, I don't know, you can build cities and stuff. Like, and it's cool once you have like your first established city, but after 4 hours of gameplay, you're like, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Dude.
know.
Gameplay.
That's a game that I just play when I'm like really tired, but I can't go to bed. So I'll just hop on and play some like really mellow music, and I'll just play City Skylines.
My Discord acted funky for a second there.
That's the only really like. Is that a tycoon game? Would you call it that?
You could make that argument, but what's your YouTube channel, by the way? I need to shout you out in the title of this video so I can tell people where to find the first video. Or what's our Spotify?
Spotify is just Puke Podcast, I think.
Yeah, didn't we do that at the start of the podcast anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to call out like the name, like the
Yeah, it's just
club and
Puke.
stuff.
It's if you search up Puke, it'll show up, and then we're actually called the Puke Boys is our artist name.
Got you.
The podcast.
Yeah,
is actually
what?
What?
What do you mean? I do not associate.
Oh boy.
But yeah, there's that, and then there's also our YouTube channel, which is the same title.
There's my channel, which is bigger than all of them combined.
Yep.
I want to hear it.
Don't mean to flex. Unless I have flex.
That's okay, bro.
Hmm.
Anyway,
yeah.
all right. What's up?
I think we're about done.
Yeah, I don't
no,
think
we're not.
No, we're not.
No, almost. I don't know. We got about like
Xander-
15 more minutes.
I don't have much more to talk about, so
I don't know. Well, let's see here. Do. What?
Nothing.
we could talk about Berg Ape.
Berg Ape.
Berg Abe.
Oh, there's one here in the topics list that Tristan wrote down. It says salt and vinegar, and in parentheses it says important.
Salt and vinegar chips are like they're my second favorite just because the pickle chips are my favorite. But you guys had the Pringles ones, those were trash.
No, we had the pickle rig.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Those are
salt and
not-
vinegar is the best flavor. Like I will say now.
I don't know, bro. Those honey mustard Pringles are really good.
Dude, they have honey mustard Pringles. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That
What?
sounds really good. I love honey mustard, like on everything. It's like my ranch.
My fingers smell like ranch.
My phone smells like rose.
I have to be in a really specific mood to like eat salt and vinegar things.
I don't. Like, just give me a bag of salt and vinegar chips, and I'll be like,
Same.
I'll be like, I really don't like these, but then I'll eat them, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay, these are good.
yes. And then you come out with salt and vinegar sun chips. That's the only reason I would ever eat them.
I don't know. Sun chips.
Xander, when I'm trying to play Siege with Xander, and he's like, you know what? It's 10 o'clock, but I'm gonna drive to Albertsons and buy two
All right.
sun chips.
He's done that call with me as well.
You don't understand.
I gotta go down to the store to buy some sun chips at 11 at night.
I'll make some popcorn at 12 o'clock in the morning.
You guys just don't understand.
No, literally, I like this one time. I didn't realize you made popcorn like legitimately from the kernels. I thought you threw a bag in the microwave. You were gone for like 20 minutes. I was like, "What is he doing?"
But yeah, I've recently started connoisseuring bags of popcorn instead of
Well,
making it on them.
What?
you see, in common economics, there's a thing called convenience.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Let me
Yeah.
explain why. In detail.
I
Yeah,
see.
that's how we
What's
used to make it. We used to buy just bags of seeds, and then we'd put a pot on the stove and put oil and seeds in there and just pop them.
Um,
Puke.
it's usually pretty good that way. But also, I see here in the list here it says cucumber and orange and also grapes and graphics and grapefruit. It is even a fruit. What is fruit? Okay, so
What makes
clearly,
tomato is not a fruit? I don't care what science says, but I
yeah,
will
I don't.
never agree to that.
I would. I
Tomatoes fruit, bro.
definitely. Tomatoes are like really juicy and stuff, but I would still.
What
call
ab-
them
okay,
stuff.
what about cherry tomatoes? What about that?
I
love.
I don't know. I know a tomato is a tomato.
Dude, cherry tomatoes are like the best thing ever. Though you get like a little bit of salt, even if they're like really sweet, they're the best.
Dude, for me, cherry tomatoes are either really good or fucking like disgusting. Like the way
Yeah.
they pop in my mouth, I'll just be like, "Oh!" Like especially like if they're warm and like if they're
Yes.
warm, like soggy, if they'll pop in my mouth, I feel like I just got cummed in.
I
Like,
don't
it
like that.
disgusts me so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really like
Cucumber.
tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I literally will drink tomato juice. Like you guys
Dude,
know.
I remember in Mr. Kinnaman's in Tech Lab, you would come in just with like a gallon of tomato juice.
Yeah.
And you drink all of it by the end of the period.
Yeah, it was like it had the slight lime flavor because Clamato came out with the new flavor. It's a hint of lime. It's like my favorite thing on the planet. But I don't
I'll
know.
do that with like the classic V8 where it's like mostly tomato
Oh
juice.
my gosh, I love.
Like I read on the can, it's like the little tiny can is only like 2 of those, or like for your
Yeah.
daily serving of like vegetables. And I'll read that after like drinking 6 of them in like 2 hours.
I never got into vegetable juice. I don't know. Everyone hates on V8 fruit juice, but I
Dude,
like
I'm
it.
not hate on V8 fruit. Sorry.
It's actually decent, but anyway, like here in the topic list, so like seeing cucumbers, I'm not a huge fan of them, like in any form. Oranges though, and grapes. Oofda.
I like cucumbers with ranch, but other than that, they're pretty much just water.
I like cucumber skin more than the actual cucumber. I'm gonna be completely honest.
What?
Kind of like mangoes.
Ooh, mangoes. You say
have-
mango?
Have you ever had a pot?
What was that?
Did you say mangoes?
I
Sorry,
certainly
have you ever had a plum cot?
not.
They're half plum and half apricot,
I
and
wonder.
they're really good. It's no, I don't know.
Oh,
It's like the same consistency. It's the same as a plum, kind of. Oh God, what am I trying to say? I'm retarded.
I think you're having a
you're
stroke.
explaining a
Yeah.
fruit, Andrew. You're explaining a fruit.
No, I know. I don't know. I'm a really
Is it
like
called
texture ori I'm a really texture oriented person, and so I don't really like
Mm.
biting into apples with the skin on it or like
Yeah.
peaches or anything like that. And so the plum cot is like my ideal fruit because I love the flavor of it, but the skin is also in between like an apple
Apricot
and a
skins
plum.
apricot skins are so good. Like I love dried apricots because they're so grippy. Like I don't really know how to actually explain the texture, but it's so good.
Dude, my favorite fruit has to be like, most of you probably won't know this, but like there's a company called Harry and David's and they sell pears. And the pears
All right.
the pears are so fucking good. Like I need them.
He told me so. I was looking up. We were looking up like businesses because we were watching Shark Tank and general business, and we were looking to see like if this one company still existed. And Tristan just went off for like 10 minutes about how freaking juicy these pears
They're
were.
so juicy. You'll literally need a bowl to eat them over because they're so juicy. They're juicier than Mrs. Incredible's buttocks.
Bro.
Okay, can we just that should be a topic. Why does Disney characters make all of their moms just so fucking thick?
That's
Next time.
That's Pixar.
It's both. It's Disney Pixar.
They know what they're selling.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I don't know if either of you've heard of this, but for like the animators at Disney, apparently they like they've drawn like so much porn of their characters just like when they're bored. But since they like work for Disney and since it's like Disney copyrighted, they they like have it all in like a giant vault in like the headquarters or whatever.
Right, yeah. They were like hiring people to like. They were literally Disney was hiring people to like release that stuff and to like sell it.
So have you guys heard of that or no?
Yeah, I haven't really heard
What?
like that in detail, but
Huh? What?
I'm just waiting for oh, never mind.
Wow, what a good sentence there, Xander.
wow, buddy.
I'm just waiting for.
Wait.
I don't want to sound like a weeb here.
Be it. Do it.
But
You're
I'm-
saying that because I'm here.
Alexander.
No, I don't know. I feel like hentai is gonna become that too, because there's always like fan made, like anime manga porn, but it's never animated.
You say that, but I know.
I mean, yeah, we just gotta bomb them again.
Oh, I'm just getting a foot cramp.
No, unironically, anime came from the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
How? You have to
No,
explain this.
I'm not kidding. It's an
Explain it now.
actual thing. No,
I
so no, I'm not kidding. You can look it up. It's real.
know
So
you're not.
after after we bombed them, they went into this like really big depression, kind of, and they didn't have like anything, right? And so they would draw comics to like kind of just to entertain themselves, and then they'd sell them, and people would buy them, obviously, and it kind of just escalated from there.
So,
And
some
they
G
started-
had the idea of like porn. Hmm. I mean, if we're on the topic of anime, Xander's the person to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Actually, I do know a fair bit about Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I actually watched Attack on Titans. As
I know
Tristan,
Dominic has seen some of it, right?
Yeah.
Have you?
I've seen a little bit, like maybe 4 episodes. Tristan just told me to tell you that because it makes you mad sometimes.
Oh my god.
So,
What? No. Xander just like doesn't believe me that I watched the show.
Because
For some-
because you didn't.
Okay. Sure.
It's been a while since I've seen an actual like. I hate new mainstream anime. They all suck and they're full of fan service.
I've only watched one anime,
Uh,
and I'm not gonna disclose the name for personal,
Oh,
just for no reason at all.
I remember. Tristan, you watch some anime. You watch Ghibli movies. Those count.
Those aren't like anime, like shows.
Yeah, they are.
They're movies. They're not shows. Like
It's still anime. It's Japanese cartoons.
Is that what you call
That-
it? Is this Japanese?
No,
Oh.
that's literally what they are. Like if you
Oh.
look up what anime is, it says that's another like weird topic. What differs like anime from just animation?
if it's made in Japan,
Oh,
that's
yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd say.
I know, but there's still some like Western cartoons that are made in Japan, but do those count as anime?
wait. What do you mean, like
you.
Western cartoons?
Like a Western style, I don't know, because not all of their cartoons are.
Hmm. Well, eat my ass and call me. No. It's
I
kinda
don't know.
appropriate.
Yeah, don't
Almost
do that. Okay,
Mm.
I have one other topic on here. I should have said it earlier, but what fictional character would you fuck?
Oh, dude,
We've
this is
already done this last
no,
time.
no, we didn't even get
No,
the
we
last one
didn't.
recorded because our mics were all goofed. We were trying to get audio issues figured out. Y'all, I don't know. I thought I just didn't have an answer for this one because it's kind of scuffed.
You have we all have an answer, even if we don't know it. There's
I-
one character. Who?
I don't know, dude.
I would have Schmegs with Hank Hill.
Hank Hill.
That's my favorite anime. King of the Hill. I haven't even seen the show. I just love the way it looks.
I never really watched any of that like adult animation. I watched Bob's Burgers and that's about it. I never got into Family Guy or The Simpsons or anything like that.
Dude, Simpsons slap. I would definitely do Marge.
Marge.
Dude, there's so many
Mommy.
for that. There's so many like porn ads of Marge.
Oh my
singing.
god, I know. It's
Yeah,
it's like-
awful.
It's
It's really
always those two. And they're
It's
always
either
like,
Marge or Lois.
Yep.
or
It-
like both together, and they're like, click this.
Oh,
Oh.
Homie.
Homie. Can't do a Marge compression.
God.
also, I have this meme where I draw a Homer a day, and like I'll go to some of my friends' houses and I'll put sticky notes of Homer everywhere I go.
What?
Homer,
Yeah.
great that soldier boy. Okay.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Hey, Dominic, remember that birthday card I gave you?
Oh
Why
my.
do you still have
Uh,
that?
Are we talking about the
Yeah.
yeah, I still
Yeah.
have that.
You still have it.
I was cleaning my room like a month ago, and I just saw that and showed it to my mom. I was like, nice one, bro, nice one.
Ugh. Big peen whiz.
All right. Well, I think we're good. I think it's good enough to wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm hungry, so the only thing that's gonna be wrapping up is a fucking chicken dick. Okay.
Jumbo.
This is how we ended it last time. You were like, "I'm hungry. I'm
Yes,
gonna make
I'm hungry.
waffles."
Oh my gosh, that's right. You made waffles. And then
Yeah.
we tried to record our second episode like 6 times. That's
It was so bad. This one, yeah,
disgusting.
this was a good episode.
This one was, yeah.
Even though the audio quality will, after it's uploaded, it'll just be like.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, I've literally just been walking around my room with my phone in my hand for like the majority of this. So.
That sounds
Yeah.
like about right.
Makes sense.
Oog,
All right. Well, yeah, that has been the Puke podcast. Thank you all for listening. If you listened to last episode, thanks for joining us again.
You have
And-
nothing to do with your life.
Except listen to good content, of course.
Yep. All right. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time. We don't really have a fixed schedule right now, but we're trying to record episodes as soon as possible. But yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.
See y'all.
No.